Well, the tearing apart process of the picker has begun. If we have to pick who it falls on, I vote it falls on Cameron. Well, we got our gearboxes off and mounted up out of the way with these fancy purple ratchet straps. I hope that works. We have no idea what we're doing. We're just kind of winging it and going as we go. And now we're going to attempt to take these 4 bolts out down there and there and there and see what happens. Are you struggling there, Jimmy? No, Joey, this is going splendidly. You might need a custom make a wrench. Well, we got that side bolts out. Now time to do the other side. The verdict is we have the bolts out, but now I don't know what to do. I need my daddy to help me.
Yeah, if we look at it long enough, it might fall by itself.
I agree. Nope, still hasn't fallen out, Joey. I think we're gonna have to do like Donnie said. Take the payloader and lift it over it. I think I'll slide down and lay there, and then we're gonna have to lift over it and then lift the new one on it. So this is where trial and error definitely comes into play. Turns out we actually have to take the bearing off too, not just the bolts holding the bracket on the outside of the bearing, because the bearing also goes through the frame of the picker, I think. That's what Cameron claims anyway, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, we got it. Good job, Joey. One side. We're not working very hard on this project. At least I'm not. Look at that. Keep going down, Cameron. Would you just look at it? Oh my gosh, they were geniuses. They threaded the back bolt into the frame instead of putting a nut there. Wow, engineers are actually smart with Halo, or elho. We were really struggling getting to this bolt here and then this one here, but they were doable. This one would have been impossible to get back there with a wrench, and they actually just threaded it into the frame. That's awesome. No, he got it. Well, that's kind of what we wanted.
It ain't gonna fit on the bottom though.
More than 10 pounds. I kind of think this is now when we do Donnie's idea. Now, I would say this means progress. We still don't know what we're doing at all. You know, it's kind of maybe-ish looking like there might be enough clearance to slide that thing out of there. We don't know yet. Okay, so this is when things start getting creative. Okay, pins out. Okay, now we gotta try to lift the front end up to get that to clear into there. But we don't want it to like do a topple over dealio. So we have the chains all chained up, so hopefully it doesn't do that. Why do we have the Bobcat parked under it in case the chain fails? That was a dumb place for it. Hang on. Okay, now what, lunchtime? We take a break, 20 minutes?
Now we take that out and then maybe you can have lunch.
2-hour lunch break, I like it. Okay, so along with the beater, like I was showing you guys, we also are replacing the screen grate here. This one's not heavy duty enough for our rock. We're bending them up, and we were breaking all the rubbers in the back that are covered up in mud. So this is getting upgraded to this thing that elho custom made just for our situation. Well, now that should come out of there.
You can get a chain on both sides. We're gonna put one of those chain ratcheters on there and just pull it in. If they can get a chain on both sides.
So I think we've come to the conclusion that I gave it too much strength, and we kind of bent the outsides apart a little bit maybe. It's not wanting to fit quite right. So we're gonna put a come along on, try to suck it together, and then get it to slide in. Well, while I was on my 2-hour lunch break, looks like they got it installed. Looks like it should have been a 2.5-hour lunch break. Now we just got to get the big beater in. No, it's not. Believe me, I thought this through. I'd say we're probably good there. Now we need a little more. Oh!
That's what I would say, dude. Pull like it out just another inch, and then you'll clear. You can go down some more, and you can go back.
Oh, right there.
Okay, yeah.
Jack it up. Well, we're now on attempt number 2. We still won't get it till attempt number 3. We're still learning. Okay, we are now on attempt number 3. If it works, this was my idea, and if it doesn't work, Joey, this was your idea. Well, we got it slid in there now. Now we just got to get the bolts back on there and the bearing back on. And then the gearbox. And then maybe change the oil in the gearbox. Because Donnie told us to do that after like a week. And we totally did it, Donnie. Cameron's using emery cloth and shining up that shaft. Because when we slide the bearing on, which is this thing here, is a very tight fit. And if it's not perfectly not rusty or no nicks in it, it doesn't really want to slide on the greatest. We're anticipating that we're going to end up having to take this apart in the near future because we are working with rock and bearings and stuff just love to break. We're gonna apply a little anti-seize lubricant. So that way when we take it back apart, it actually comes apart. Well, one of two things happened here. Either I'm him and I'm just that good at putting this together and got that lucky that everything lined up, or when you slide the shaft back in, everything just lines up and it went back in. But I got all these bolts started, which is awesome. Just gotta get them tightened. Let's go see how Cameron's doing on this side. How are you coming?
Well, we got one.
Cameron, you are not him. There, bearings are in and bolts are tightened. We just got to get the hydraulic gearboxes back on. But we're looking before we do that and make sure everything looks good. This one was pretty close to rubbing. We got it in here though, and I'd say it looks perfect. I feel like a brand new man. It's like getting new tires on a vehicle. What about you, Joey?
Sure.
I feel like I'm like 15 again. Oh, this thing's awesome the way it picks rock. The single tooth just grabs the rock and throws it in and doesn't bring a bunch of dirt in. Where are these things made? Finland?
Yeah.
The people in Finland, they know what they're doing. Hey Donnie, what kind of oil should these gearboxes take?
They take 80-90.
Okay.
They say 80-90 EP. I think that's extreme pressure, so just a top of the line gear oil. Yep.
Okay, well, so a synthetic gear oil?
I think synthetic would be fine. Have you drained any yet?
Nope.
Be interesting to see what that oil looks like if you see anything in it when you do.
Okay.
It's not coming out, Amy.
It's the oil's not coming. I don't have the plug out yet, Jed. I would say that doesn't look the prettiest there, Joey. Not gonna lie. It's very sparkly. This maybe should have been changed a while ago. Maybe maintenance is a real thing. Doing a little bit more evaluating on the oil here. There's definitely some shine to it, but it actually doesn't look that bad. Oh, I'm making a mess in the shop. You know, I think I could live with that. Granted, we haven't changed it before. So I think I maybe stand back by my thing there. I no longer believe in maintenance again. Well, that's not bad. This one's way better than the other one. Oh, here I thought I was done changing gearbox oil, but Joey claims there's a gearbox in the end here.
See, that would be a gearbox, Preston.
You know, that does look like a gearbox, Joey. Just our luck with all the tire luck we always have on our farm. For God only knows what reason the bead on this tire is leaking. I'm trying to YouTube. So we're probably gonna have to take that tire off, clean the bead up, and put some bead sealer on it, see if that fixes it. But all the way around on both sides, it's leaking. So I'm going along and greasing it here, and it looks like the who's it next to the what's it broke, and it's leaking oil and making a mess. I don't quite know where from though. Is it out of the cylinder or this fitting? Okay, maybe don't do that while there's pressure in it. Now I made a bigger mess. Well, the who's it next to the what's it ended up just being loose, I think. I turned it a full rotation, so I think that should stop leaking. I guess we'll see once. All the oils are changed. Cameron's putting the shield on this gearbox cover here. I feel like a brand new man now. This thing's basically new. It's got new picking, new oil, greased, new teeth on the rake. Joey, do you feel like a brand new man now? That's good. Are you helping Cam or are you in his way?
I'm not in the way.
You're not in the way?
I'm trying to out.
I'm trying to help him? Okay, that's good. Well, something's wrong with my lawnmower, so Micah's diagnosing it. What have you diagnosed so far?
I think it's your starter.
I think it is too.
Either that or something fuel related.
It's not getting any power though.
No, yeah, that's why I assume it's starter.
Well, I think that's it for today, guys. For today's code word, I want to know where each of you are from. What state, country, planet? Where are you guys from? Mars?